Okay, just a heads up, the audio on this sounds a little off. It's because we're using a different camera. We're testing the 4K camera on my computer, see if I can edit with it, so just a little heads up there. But you don't want to know about that. You want to hear about how Thor Ragnarok was.
So are you, like, dead Doug or new Doug?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. There's a guy named Doug in here, and he's dead the whole time, so...
The correct answer was, you are new Doug, because this movie's fucking amazing!
This is awesome!
This is so good! This is a Thor movie I always wanted.
Yeah!
This is the one that twice I have not gotten.
Okay, no, alright, here... You and all the other people out there, okay, when did it become popular to hate Thor 2? Because, okay, hipster glasses, I need the hipster glasses. Okay, here we go. I was hating Thor 2 before everyone was hating Thor 2.
No, wait.
What is this bullshit of everyone giving me crap?
Now you look like Brad Jones without the goatee.
I hated it before everybody hated it. What is this crap that suddenly everyone's like, oh yeah, Thor 2's not that hot? It's like, that's what I said. People were giving me hell.
I didn't hate Thor 2.
I hated it.
I didn't hate Thor 2, but I still didn't think it was the greatest movie ever made.
And
the thing I liked about Thor 2 was that there was way less Natalie Portman. And you want to know...
No, they replaced her with Kat Dennings! And naked Peter Skarsgård! It's a stupid movie! This is the Thor we should have gotten!
There was still less of them in Thor 2 than there was in the first one.
But they were alone! It's like, now the movie's Kat Dennings' movie. Killing comedy, gnawing away at it. And then, look! Peter Skarsgård's naked. What? A Thor? No! This is the Thor we fucking wanted, we deserved. It's... What'd you call it? 80s album cover the movie?
No, I said it was 80s metal cover the movie.
Yeah, they're like every action scene.
It's like all the giant 80s LP album covers.
This is so cool. This movie's so cool. Oh my god! It's like, yeah, we got a Thor movie. It's like an 80s Thor movie. It's just the soundtrack is all 80s, and it's got some cool songs in there. The effects are really cool. Even when they're fake, they look amazing. Jeff Goldblum is a villain. We actually have two.
Oh, and he gives comedy gold. Bloom.
There's two villains in this. There's two villains in this. One is funny. One is threatening and funny.
Kate Blanchett is
she's having a ball.
She's chewing so much scenery. I think that's how she was going to destroy Asgard.
Yeah.
I think she was going to eat it. Just eat all of the set design.
Because for years, the only good Marvel villain we had was Loki. And even then, it's like, it's weird that that's the best Marvel villain, because there's a lot of good Marvel villains out there. And
he had one of the best lines in the movie, though, when, what is it, the Hulk's just like, or Banner's just like, so last time you were trying to kill us all, like, so what are you up to now? He's like, it varies from moment to moment. That was a perfect way to sum Loki.
Actually, I just realized all the good Marvel villains in the movies are green, because you got Loki, Vulture, and, Thor's sister here. I forgot her name already, but she was really cool.
Helena.
Hela? Thor's sister.
She's evil Galadriel.
Yeah, like
No, it's Galadriel if she took the goddamn ring.
Yeah.
And you shall have a queen!
Yeah, actually, that is it the more I think about it. And she's awesome and hilarious and does all sorts of cool stuff. Everybody does cool stuff in this movie. I can't think of like any dead weight, like even the stuff that's like, oh, okay, this is just there for comedy or filler or whatever, like it works and it's fun and it looks amazing and it's funny. Even the few dramatic moments that are in here are legitimately dramatic and really work.
They are, but but it's like the way Ghostbusters can be dramatic once or twice, like, it's still...
It's not Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's not like, whoa, there's some heavy, holy crap scenes here.
Honestly, that's what this movie reminded me of. I know it's sacrilegious to say, but it reminded me of, like, Ghostbusters. The way there were just so many funny lines. And, like, a lot of the best bits felt like they were improvised. I have no idea if they were.
Yeah.
But it just had that vibe to it where it's like, you're just gonna see some ridiculous shit. But you're just gonna have an amazing time.
I mean, and they got good actors to deliver this dialogue, because I'm thinking of these lines written, and I'm like, if I read half of these lines, I wouldn't get a laugh. But you got Jeff Goldblum, you know, the way he says anything is hilarious. You got Cate Blanchett really yucking it up, so and looking cool while doing it. Thor naturally has great comedic timing, and Loki has great comedic timing. Anthony Hopkins as Loki is hilarious.
Is one of the funniest things in the movie.
Yeah,
because you said that when you left, it was just like, you know, like, just what a great actor Anthony Hopkins is. Like, well, we already knew that, like, long history. But just to be able to sell Loki in his body, like, that's all I saw. I was like, oh, it's Loki. It's Loki, and Odin's like, I didn't think, oh, it's Anthony Hopkins doing a performance. I literally bought that was Tom Hiddleston.
And I love it when an actor is so good, it's like, man, you see exactly what you're supposed to see.
And who knew, as we were saying, one of the best Hulk movies. If not the best Hulk movie.
Yeah.
That's that somehow they tucked the best Hulk movie into Thor Ragnarok.
It's kind of like how Deadpool was, in a way, the best X-Men movie, too. Yeah, you know, it's like sometimes these movies...
You know what? First Class was pretty good, okay?
No, but fair enough. But,
you want to... you want to complain to me, I like Thor doing grab the hipster glasses. Okay, here, I'm going to bring the hipster glasses, man. No, let's take your glasses. You know, X3 was really, like, the best of the movies, along with Spider-Man 3.
I never said that. I said in comparison with the others, it's on par. It's on par. And I still believe that.
Directed by sex fiend Brett Ratner.
Yeah, but who is it now? Like, there's so much. You know, okay, so there's two things, because years from now, if we're lucky to have this video still up and everything, you know.
People are like, what the hell are they talking about?
No. There's two things that are really big right now. One is that somehow Marvel movies can do no wrong right now. It's kind of creepy. It's just always... Can you imagine?
So when you're looking back at this from the future...
No, right now, the idea of anyone skipping a Marvel movie is kind of insane, because it's like, well, why would you do that? They just... Of course it's going to be, at the very least, good. You know,
you could have skipped the first two Thors.
No, but that's what I'm saying, like, now. Like, the now state of Marvel, it's like, you know, there's... I wouldn't dream of, you know, missing Black Panther. I wouldn't dream of missing Infinity War. I wouldn't dream of missing any of the Marvel movies coming out. I mean, it's like just, it seems like madness now.
I know, I'm trying to think of, is there a Marvel movie coming out that I want to see?
No, you want to know what they're doing now that this movie really does? I want to say it probably started with Guardians of the Galaxy. What they're doing now with Marvel films that has me really excited. Before, okay, it was characters, it was superheroes, and that was great. Now they're doing worlds. I really feel like they're creating worlds that we can go to, and they're putting the characters in there and giving us new characters and having fun. I feel like because it's gotten so big, they can create these new worlds.
I wanted to see Thor wander around the desert with Natalie Portman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
Oh my god, does she get side-shafted like mad?
Oh my god. It literally, I swear to God, it practically went like this. Hey, I thought you were dating Natalie Portman. Nope. The end! I was like, I was like, bye, Felicia.
No, really?
I don't like, she was one of the worst things in those first
The only lines, I am not even kidding, the only lines are, it's a shame she dumped you. Well, I dumped her.
Bye-bye.
Honestly, that feels so good.
Honestly, that's more than she deserved. I'm sorry. You want to talk about... We've seen her in
good stuff, but
no, but you want to talk about not giving a crap and phoning it in? Like, it is so clear, like, that was just, hand me my paycheck.
Kat Dennings is awful, but I can tell she's trying.
Kat Dennings is trying, and she's just awful.
Just
Natalie Portman just didn't show up.
Yeah.
I'm almost convinced that it was a CGI projection. No, like, the second they just, like, made it clear, like, no, we're done with her, I was like, yes! Not appearing in this movie.
Yeah, it's like just... That was Natalie Portman right there. That was it.
That's the reason I didn't mind
really
Thor
okay.
2
as
much.
Like,
there was less Natalie Portman.
I feel like it's really okay with that. And they keep it to, you know, and even then it's like Thor goes to this weird place that you wouldn't even think is like, you know, well, no, you kind of would. Yeah, because it's like 80s comics books. It's like, you know, I can see... You know, the comic character Thor in this strange, weird place that's kind of like a garbage city, and there's like a, you know, an arena where they fight like gladiators, but in space. It's like, yeah, I can totally see this. This is the Thor movie we always wanted. Yeah,
it's an '80s album cover.
Yeah,
that's what it's.
I
don't even know what to say. Like,
yeah, it's kind of just.
I'm trying to think if there's anything wrong with the movie.
Yeah, there's not.
Like there were a few moments where I'm just like, all right, it's a little slow. Like, but there's minor shit. Like I'm trying to like.
The problems I have are so nitpicky.
There was a moment. There's a moment near the end where I turned to you and I said, we have a Valkyrie in a spaceship firing a Gatling gun with the Incredible Hulk at a giant fucking wolf riding over a rainbow bridge. This is one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
Like, I just...
and the climax, you know, a lot of these Marvel climaxes, you know, with the exception of, like, Avengers, like, you know, usually there's two things going on. Yeah, usually one, but sometimes two, you know, just in the main character. And so this one, there's, like, 4 or 5 things going on. Every one of them looks amazing.
Yeah, every one of them is badass.
And just when you think it couldn't get bigger and crazier, they throw something else on there, and they do it with these funny characters. They're constantly throwing great lines, but you care for them too. And yeah, okay, any problems at all? I mean, like, my stuff is so nitpicky. I was like, when that Valkyrie shows up, she's supposed to be a drunk. I'm like, okay, she can look a little messier. Like, there's that. I'm super nitpicky. I'm like,
from a story perspective, I thought they were just like, you will have vengeance for you saw your Valkyrie brethren murdered and this and that. I kind of thought there was going to be a little more with her.
Yeah, that's
she kind of vanishes for a little bit in the climax. I was like, man, you built her up so much. I thought, like,
well, especially after that, there is a gorgeous flashback.
Oh, that was amazing.
It's only seconds long, but I mean, I was just there like,
I love
that was gorgeous.
I loved that painting sequence in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
The flashback about Zeus.
It was like that.
Just put that to shame. And I don't like dissing Wonder Woman because I enjoyed the hell out of that movie, but this one was even better.
Let's be honest, the effects in Wonder Woman were not very good.
It wasn't
you know,
really
but this one, I mean, this one, even, like I said, even when they're bad, they look amazing. I shouldn't say bad, even when they're fake, you know, but again, this is a movie where you can get away with it because they're throwing so much at you.
Okay,
it's much more about the creativity.
Like the giant wolf. Am I the only one who laughed because it kind of reminded me of, like, the effects from, like, Kung Fury? Where they just inserted just a wolf and just, like, into the picture.
Again, trying to look like an 80s album cover.
Yeah, but it made me laugh, but at the same time, I'm just like, that's kind of the vibe of this film.
Yeah.
Like, and it really works. And, like, it doesn't necessarily look real. It actually looks kind of fake.
But it looks amazing.
But it looked awesome.
Yeah. No, it's always what I mean when people are like, you hate CG. It's like, no, it's either gotta look real or it's gotta look good. And this, it doesn't look real, but it looks good. It looks so good.
And none of the CGI in this movie looked real, but it looked artistic.
Yeah. It was just stunning.
It was style. It was really stylized.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, just those shots of that flashback with the Valkyrie, and again, I mean, it's not long. I don't even think it's a minute, and it's just on every one of those images. I'm just like,
the cinematography in this film was just blowing my mind.
Yeah,
that's that one with the floor. Where it does the full upside down. I don't know what the hell they did, but that was like a full, that wasn't even a full 360, that was like a 10
there's a scene where Loki and the Valkyrie are walking, and it's a mirror floor, so okay, we'll see it before it's above, and it goes into the reflection and turns upside down to show Jeff Goldblum talking to them, and we were just, I was just like, wow! And that's, you didn't need to do that. I mean, nothing in this movie you needed to do.
I really wanted Jeff Goldblum to be like, did you enjoy that? We just spent like $10,000 on it. That was amazing. I loved it.
Oh my God.
His line delivery in this is just so Goldblum. And so my favorite
He's like Skynet. He became self-aware.
He has his finishing line, stay for the end credits.
Yeah, it's very funny.
But his finishing line, just like the screening we saw, they were howling at that.
Yeah.
He has one of the best lines of the movie at the very end. And my favorite, though, was just the way he said, the hell was it? It was, like, it's not spoilers. Like, you know what the hell is going to happen in a movie like this. It's like, oh, they escape. Shocker, spoilers.
Yeah.
And he just says something like, he's escaped in my ship, and he's escaped in my favorite ship. along with my favorite champion.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
like,
what the hell he was like channeling.
No, like half of his lines.
Go,
like,
take to the streets.
No, I mean,
find them.
I feel like both him and the makers of this film know how to use their Jeff Goldblum, because they have a giant hologram of him talking to the city, just over the city, this giant monstrous Jeff Goldblum.
My people.
Yeah, he doesn't change his tone. No, he's like, people, please, find, the, escaped, Thor. And it's like, just the whole city can hear him. He's like, yes, yeah, and he'll just randomly, you know,
escape with my favorite
champion words.
champion.
Yeah, so it's just fun. It's so much fun.
Him addressing that. Okay, so there's so many great shots in the film. My favorite shot, though, like this one, just kind of blew my mind because it really put me just in that universe. It's when the Valkyrie's up in the ship watching the show.
Yeah!
And
I love
they
that
pan
too.
up to her, and she just is hanging her feet off this open air ship, almost like it's
over
like
the stadium. Yeah.
And she's just watching and drinking from up there. I was like, I feel like I'm up there.
I remember that
I was
too.
like, that would be like the best freaking seat in the house, is to be like, hey.
You know, and it's like, if you were up there, you open a window, you fly out. I mean, you wouldn't be able to, but it's like somehow you felt like you were just up there and sitting, and the way it kind of shook, and she shook with it and stuff, and the angle, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of shots like that where even though...
the soundtrack...
the music...
Who knew? I thought that when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, that's awesome, the Immigrant Song. Like, I love that song, but it's just like, it's not going to be in the movie.
They do it twice.
We didn't get the Immigrant Song, not once, but twice!
Yeah.
It appears twice in this movie, and each time it pops up, I was just like, fuck yeah!
I'll say, the only thing, I mean, like I said, it's so nitpicky. There's no surprises in it, really. If you've seen the trailer, I mean, it's like, it's the exact movie you think you're gonna get, but like, that trailer looks awesome, and this movie is awesome. You know,
and
I mean,
the people who are just like, oh my god, never movies are nothing but jokes. You're probably gonna be like, oh my god, it was nothing but jokes, but they were funny jokes.
Yeah, no, if you look at the trailer, you're like, not for me. It's not for you. If you look and be like, that looks awesome, it'll be awesome. I mean, it really is not in any way false advertising.
It's a space 80s metal sci-fi fantasy action fusion thing.
At last!
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it super seriously. Like, I'm okay with it being jokey.
Yeah.
Like, that was my problem with the first film, is I thought there were too many times it was too super serious, and then they're fucking wandering in the desert, and I'm like, well, what the hell is this? At least the super serious movie, you know, was, you know, at least had some cool visuals, and now I've just got Natalie Portman phoning it in. And then the second one, like, I don't remember the villains.
How can you forget the Dark World, Rob? I mean, that visionary, incredible realm, the dark green, and they just happen to stumble across the hole to get it. It's so stupid. Do you see now? This was the Thor movie I wanted.
It had Eccleston in it, so it had that at least. But no, I don't remember that. All I remember, though, was that I felt like it went at a much quicker pace because the characters I hated in the first one were relegated more to the sideline, to the point that I think they were saying they just cut a lot of Natalie Portman's scenes.
Yeah, see, I just got through easy. But that's so funny, because I had the other way around with the second one. I was just like, because at least in the first one, he's there with the characters. I like him. I like Chris Hemsworth, so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, he's there at least.
I hated that.
No, and I get that, but at least you still had him. In the second one, it's like, okay, well, he's somewhere else. Now we're going to cut to only the humans. And I'm just like, oh, every time they did that.
I felt like they still had less screen time than they did in the first one.
But it was only them. It's like, what do you take? Just a constant light punch for a long time? Or just like nothing that just bam, one big hit?
I didn't love Thor 2. But I thought it was, I'm like, that's alright, that's fine. Like, maybe Stockholm Syndrome kicked in, because I realized, I'm like, well, I'm not going to get a real Thor movie. So you know, I'll just accept this because there's less of the annoying shit that bothered me in the first one. But this, this is what I wanted. We finally got a complete Thor movie.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
I don't know what,
Yeah, well, what do you even say about it? It's exactly what you would expect it to be in the best way.
So we've got Black Panther. Then is it Infinity War?
I want to say there's some... Black Panther is looking like the Thundercats movie I never got. It's looking really cool.
Black Panther is just looking fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, when you see that giant, like, you know, like that castle that's also, like, you know, like a panther, like this giant cat, and then they're half dressed like cats, I'm just like, oh my god, it's like, I'm in Thundercats, I'm like, Thundora!
It's Thundercats Shaft Goes to Africa. Which looks amazing.
No, that looks like fun too, yeah. There's gotta be... I'd have to look at the list. Yeah, I think Infinity War still has a bit, I think.
Isn't that May next year, though?
Is it that early? Oh, it's 2 parts, that's right, so yeah, it could be. But yeah,
if Black Panther's good, then to go from these 2 movies into... I'd have to look it up, because But to go into Infinity War after these 2, like...
And Guardians of the Galaxy
if that movie's... Yeah, if that movie's...
Jesus Christ!
And meanwhile, I sit there and that Justice League trailer comes on, and Superman opens his mouth, and I'm just like, already disinterested. Though to be fair... Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Batman popped up. I'm like, okay, we're okay. Like maybe there's hope. Dear God,
and then
please.
Flat CG them against red backdrops. So like,
I know.
No, it's like I remember some of the lines, but it's like if you're asking me what else happened in that trailer, I'm like, I remember red. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm hoping it's good.
I want to. We've had a perfect. It's been perfect, hasn't it, for the comic book movies so far?
Oh, what, this year?
Yeah, we have Wonder Woman. We had Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I'm sure there's something, but yeah, it's like...
I'm trying to think of an actual comic... Like, I'm not talking about, like, Transformers 5, that blew.
No.
I'm talking about actual comic book movies. Like, we've had shitty, but...
I have to love it, yeah, I mean, it seems pretty...
For the Marvel DC properties so far this year...
Yeah,
like,
no,
I swear to God, if Justice League fucks up that record then... Because we're near perfect, because Black Panther looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah. You know, but, okay, here's what's kind of funny about this, because, again, this is one of the reasons I was saying, like, right now, Marvel kind of can't do wrong, you know, like, the idea of skipping what seems insane right now.
I kind of want them to, just because, like, it's getting to a point where it's like, they're a monster.
No,
like, they must be stopped.
Do you remember, like, I want to say...
Though TV, though, they're starting to have some slip-ups.
Just a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, do you remember people kind of saying, yeah, kind of getting sick of the... Like, I still watch them, I'm kind of getting sick of the universe and the Marvel and stuff like that. And then I feel like... Yeah, kind of with Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Doctor Strange and this, and then I'm sure Black Panther, like, suddenly... Oh, no, Civil War. Yeah, kind of Civil War on it, suddenly it's like... Yeah, no, like, it's probably getting good again. Like, not just good, but, like, I'm hyped. Yeah, like, I'm actually hyped again.
I don't know what happened, but...
I think it's the worlds, man. I think it's taking them to different worlds.
It's taking them to different worlds, and some of it was just... Some of it was really, like... Iron Man was good. I've never been convinced that Iron Man was the greatest movie ever made. It's just we had nothing else to compare it to.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2 sucked.
Yeah, 3 had
3, I'm like 3's okay, but I'm not gonna sit there like 3 when it was like Tony Stark and the kid.
Yeah.
Or Pepper Potts blowing shit up was like I thought that was pretty cool. I actually thought the main plot with the villain was not interesting.
Incredible Hulk was, Thor was, half of Thor is really, really good, and the other half is, but people kind of forget, like, everyone's like, oh, they're on a hot streak, they can do no wrong. Like, there's plenty of movies where they're like, you know, even Avengers 2 people are kind of like, but I feel like Civil War on, or maybe Guardians of the Galaxy on.
I'll be straight up honest, like, and we've talked about this before, like, I'm like, Avengers is fine. I know so many people like, it is the greatest comic book movie ever made, and don't you dare say anything else. And I'm just like,
it's cool what it did, and it's very entertaining.
It's fine. I don't even think it's in my top 5 for Marvel movies.
No,
like,
but it's fun. Yeah, it's like this. It's fun.
Same with Avengers 2. Like, it's fun. But I'd rank this movie above Avengers and Avengers 2.
But it's the same idea
it's
that
my personal taste, I guess. Y'all can crucify me for that. I don't care.
But yeah, no, it's not a, you know, again, it's not, oh, Dark Knight changed everything, or Richard Donner's Superman changed everything. It's like, no, this is really, really fun and really, really cool. You know, I can't see anything. Hell, I'd say Captain America, both Civil War and Winter Soldier, probably changed more, you know, than like Avengers, you know, and this. But it's like, I really like this. Like, I would watch this over probably, you know, half of the other Marvel movies, even though I like the other Marvel movies. So yeah,
so
right now it's a hot streak, like a super, like it was already a hot streak. Now it's like a burning on fire giant flaming monster that comes up and destroys everything.
No, this was. I'll give DC a compliment. This was like a perfectly executed DC TV show. Like it was fun, enjoyable, entertaining. Like all the cool stuff about comic books that half the time they can't seem to do in film, but they do it on TV.
Yeah.
Whereas like I like a lot of the Marvel shows. They're not as easy to get through. Like some of them are just kind of like dark, and it's just like, okay, this is good, but it's like, I wouldn't call it fun.
Yeah.
This is like Jessica Jones was like, woof.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Daredevil, like with the chopsticks.
Yeah.
And
Luke Cage is not a wee kind of show. It's awesome, but it's not yay. Definitely not. But they're awesome and they're great.
But yeah, so it reminds me of that. So I don't know what the hell else. It's
cool. It's cool. You like the trailer? You'll probably like it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Go see it. It's cool. It's so cool!